Hello, guys. Today we're going to be talking about light work. We have four piles to choose from. You have the crystals, the wishbone, the thunder and lightning, and the agar. So, those are the four piles that we're going to have today that we're going to look on. What is your light work? Again, that's what we're going to be going into. Take a look at one, see which one resonates with you, and let's get started. Hello, pile one. You picked the crystal card. This is, it says crystals and it has healing on the bottom. And what I'm feeling from this is you're someone who, you are a healer and you, maybe you have started or doing your healing journey. Maybe you're like, I was thinking earlier, when I saw that card, I first thought of a nurse. And so you can be a nurse or you can be doing Reiki healing too, because I know that's crystals are big in that. You can be like a caretaker as well. A big thing is that when we're talking about light work, because we look at light work and we're saying, hey, what is this light work we're doing? And we kind of get into this thinking it has to be spiritual light work, and it doesn't have to be spiritual light work. It can be, like it could be a nurse, it could be a doctor, it could be a pediatrician, it could be any of those things that's, taking care of other things. It's just something that's, healing the world that needs to be healed. Okay, so, and I forgot to say thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for sort of supporting my page with the likes and the comments. I am currently getting this layout here. We got a 5-card layout here. So if this message resonates with you, that is great. Some of the stuff may not. Like, you might not be a nurse, but you might be like a caretaker or something. You might do Reiki or something. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't fit for you. Okay. And let's get started. And thank you for being here again. So let's get started on what this layout that we have here. And then I have a couple oracle cards at the end. And I also, when I was getting my starseed oracle out, and I was putting a crystal on it, because I was putting on a crystal on it to just kind of clear the energy on my cards. I always try to do that. I got a feather, this white feather came out with it. So, I was like, oh, I don't know what that's about. So maybe it means something to someone in this group. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But that wanted to be shown. Okay. So what I have for you is our first card starts here at the top, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we do 5 cards here, and our first thing is the energy you have as a light worker. Oh man, the sun. You are a beam of light. You are a breath of fresh air. So when you walk into a room or when you come into a place, people love your energy. It's so soothing. It's vibrant. It's magical. I'm really drawn to the to this red shawl going across here, and then this layers of just feels like magic. It's just amazing. So you have this wonderful, amazing energy, and so that's actually perfect for a healer to have this kind of energy, to just have a very uplifting energy that is needed in a collective space. Okay, so you have that perfect energy for a healer. And so we're asking why, for this healing, why were you incarnated? Why did you come to Earth? So why are you here? And you got the Hangman. Another, oh man, you do have, it's interesting. You have 3 major arcanas. I just noticed this, and a 6 and a 6, in which I love 6s, and these are beautiful 6s too, actually. So, with this Hangman, I think, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I had a couple things out of there. I see you're here to kind of shed light on things with people who have mental illnesses. I'm hearing that are really, they really struggle in life, and because I was really drawn to this purple, and which is very healing, and it's a healing energy for, and it reminded me of just mental illnesses, of people who suffer from anything, from depression, from anxiety, from um, any of those mental illnesses that come along. I feel like you are here to kind of shed light on that and help people heal from that, or find ways for people to deal with that in life. Yeah, I hear that is one thing, because or your energy also helps them see themselves as important to this world as well. Yeah, I don't know why I got that. That's the biggest thing I got from that. So you definitely are here to heal, groups of people in very dire situations, for sure. Um, and then you look at how can my energy be best of service, and you have this Six of Wands. And to me, this is telling me anything that you put your mind to, or any work that you are really passionate about, or you really desire, it feels like you will be successful at it. I feel like anything you put your mind to, maybe you want to be. When I saw this wheelchair, I was thinking, actually, I thought the Special Olympics. Maybe you want to be that inspiration for people who do Special Olympics, or anything that are going to inspire people to do better, and not look at maybe something that they're struggling with, or disability they have, as a disability, but as letting them see it as a gift, and letting them see it as they're important, and what they're bringing to the world is just as important as anyone else. And that's what I really get from that. And that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. And how can you deeper more of your self awareness? And with this hermit mode, it's kind of just learning from, when you see that star, your star is huge. That star is huge. And it's telling me that to keep growing, to I have this motto, is to be able to teach it, you should be able to do it. So going out there and experiencing things, and learning things, so that you know them, and if you want to teach them, and if you want to have people apply them, you should be a master at it yourself. And so it's like mastering that. You are a master of those things you bring in. So if you are doing one of the healing modalities of like Reiki, you have went and you studied it, and you keep yourself updated on how to do it. Even things like even yoga as well, and you keep yourself updated on these things. Even in like medical fields, or even teachers, they keep themselves trained and updated with the updated information that will help them, and keep them fresh, and bringing in new ideas for them. Okay. And the last thing we have right here with your tarot is, and then how do you honor your gifts? And you got this reverse Six of Pentacles. So I'm saying, and it has gifts on there, and which is interesting, because it asks, how do you honor your gifts? And it says, making sure that you are also benefiting from your gifts. Because with this reversal, I feel like you need to also be making sure you're taking care of yourself as well. As you have this energy and this power, you need to make sure you can keep that energy. So making sure that you are taking a break, and going and having a spa day, going and having a self-care day, and just making sure you're honoring yourself and staying healthy, and you're healthy physically and mentally, as you're absorbing all this energy from other people. So just keeping yourself in check, and making sure you're taking care of yourself. Okay, I want to get you 2 oracle cards. Let's see what you got out with that feather. So I actually have 2. So we're just going to do these 2 from the Starseed Oracle. We have Earth Pulsing. It says, Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time and nature. So this, I really think this has to do with making sure you're staying grounded, and to be able to honor your gifts is to making sure you are also taking care of yourself. And then you got Star Keeper, and it says cosmic ancestors, seed of the light, by staying grounded. Again with the grounded. So I really, it's really calling you to stay grounded. And then with this Star Keeper, it reminded me of this hermit and making sure you're staying aware of the things around you and what you're learning as well. So just make sure you stay grounded and stay in your element as you're helping other people and going into that as a really strong, helpful light worker. Thank you so much for the work you do. And please like and comment below. And you guys have a great one. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You picked the beautiful wishbone here affirmation. I really feel like with this wishbone, to me this is all about luck. And I do see I see hearts in there too. So I feel like with this wishbone, oh wow, because this hand is different from this hand, and I know people pull the wishbone apart, but I feel like that you're supposed to have maybe a partnership with your light work. So you could definitely be one of those people who are, who's come to do light work that is based on other people in a community. So working with other people. So, building it could be anything. So you could be pretty much building a business with someone else. It could be, I got this King of Cups, and with that hearts there, this is like you're supposed to do this with someone else. So it could be like you building a business with someone, and you guys don't know the direction to go in. You're kind of trying to decide, okay, should we, sell this? Should we have this kind of shop? Or should we, maybe it's starting a podcast? Because again, with this wishbone, it's also about a new life and a kind of a new beginning with new ideas. So coming up with ideas, and you're having these ideas of what you guys should do, what things should come up. And I'm trying to get these so they're not. My camera moved a little bit, so let's see. Let's get these moved down. What we should have going on. So, and then you have one more card. Let me get the last card out of here. All right. So, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles on top of that. So, I'm gonna put her right there. You can't see her that well. So let's see. And I just wanted to show you at the bottom. You have the 4 of Wands. So it's kind of like you're building something with someone. And that's what I'm getting from this vibe. Okay. So again, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for the likes and the comments and subscribing. This is a general message, so it may or may not resonate with you. So just take what you can that goes with you and just leave the rest. Okay. So let's get started. We talked about this wishbone and the affirmation, and maybe building something up with someone else that's going on. And we're going to start out right here at the top here with this King of Cups. Okay. And this card represents the energy of your light work. And to me, it's a very playful, loving energy, because I'm really drawn to this fish that's jumping up, and it's like joyous. So it's like this playful, joyful energy, but I really think I feel like it's with a partner. I really think that you're doing some kind of work with someone else, that you guys are either like building a business together, or starting a podcast together, or just something with healing, maybe even traveling together, and and doing other things as you're traveling, healing practices as you travel. Yeah, I'm really just getting that vibe of it's really playful and it's really joyous, but your energy is very playful and loving, and just a lot of very happy-go-lucky feeling that your energy brings into the room as a light worker. And you came on this earth, I think, with the 7 of Cups, with so many choices. I think you have, again, because that wishbone too, that even though, that wishbone, you pull 2 sides and you have one that's bigger than the other, it's still, the bone in itself is lucky. So I think So maybe one thing could be, be massive for you, but the other thing would be great too. So whatever your choice is, it's kind of like you have ideas and choices to make, but you don't know, which one you really, and she has two cups in her hand. She's like, thinking about, oh, should I focus on yoga, or should I focus on, maybe going to law school and, doing law for like, humanity causes, because that's light work is too, as well. So it's just a whole lot of things that you have your mind set on, that you're thinking about, where should I go with this. And I think there's someone else who's like wanting to team up with you and go at it with you on this. Okay. um this talks about how you can use your energy, to be of service, and it says the world. So I literally, I'm thinking the world. You, and when I said earlier, maybe you guys are traveling. That's I think you're supposed to spread whatever you're doing to the world. It's not just for, maybe people here in the United States, or people, just in maybe, Australia, or people that are just in Europe. It's for everyone. It's for you to travel. It's for you to get out there, and your message to be seen, to the world. That's why I really dig that world card being there. And how can you do this, deeper self-awareness? I think you should see, again, self-awareness with the gifts. Um, Look at your gifts. Look at how abundant you are with your gifts. You have so many gifts. And just be aware of your gifts and how much each gift, provides for anyone, or even provides for anything that you put your mind to, or what you want to do. You have these gifts, and so it's saying to make sure you don't waste them. Make sure you're seeing the value of the gifts that the universe is giving you, and to really take action and put them into play and put them out there and share them with the world. Really going into that. And so our last one is how to honor your gifts, is this, Queen of Pentacles. I was first just drawn to the rabbit, and because right now I just constantly keep hearing about, it's the year of for the Chinese New Year's, it's the year of the rabbit. So it's your year, and I really get that. It's your year to be abundant. It's your year to kind of shine and spread your light. It's your year to bloom, because I'm drawn to the whole, thing on this Queen of Pentacles. The abundance around her, the grounding around her, the blooming of everything, the flowing of energy. So really, your gifts is to honor is to honor these gifts, is to really just step into them this year. Really step into your gifts this year, and recognize them, and don't waste them, and just kind of step in there and start getting them out there. All these ideas you have, start putting them out there and letting them kind of just go by. Okay, so let me grab you, one or two oracles. I'm gonna get two from two different decks, and this one's is to work your light oracle. Okay. So you have a double mission, it says double mission. It says channeling and uplifting humanity. So you have a double mission. So so maybe you do have this awesome partner, or maybe it's a soulmate that you have, that you're supposed to do work with. And that's one part of your mission, is showing how beautiful your relationship is, and showing how you guys work together and bring each other, bring light to each other, and also cast that shadow of their darkness on each other as well, so you guys can grow and show people that as well in the world. And then uplifting humanity with other gifts that you have as well. That's what I got from that. And then I'm going to get your other message here. Get you one more message. And it says called. It says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So yes, you have these gifts, and you have a lot of soul gifts, it looks like, because it says soul gifts. Soul gifts. So you have plenty of gifts, and it's time for you to step up. It's time for you to step up and show the world what you have. Okay? That's what that's saying for you. You have the gifts, and it can be in so many different things. So use what you have and get it out there, because this is your year. Okay. So thank you so much, pile 2. And if you like, please comment, please like this video, subscribe, and you guys have a wonderful day. Okay. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for the likes and the comments and subscribing, everyone. Remember that these are general messages, and they may or may not resonate with you. So take what does and leave the rest, okay? So let's get started on this wonderful pick a card and dealing with what your light work is. If you pick this Thunder and Lightning, it says power at the bottom. And the first thing that came to my mind was your voice. When I was thinking throat chakra and your voice. I really think you have this electrical sound that you're supposed to be getting out. You can be a singer. You can have that healing voice of sound. You can have also that healing voice of someone who just helps calm people down with your voice. You could also be someone who does podcasts or on radios, because your voice could be very calming and nurturing. But when it says power, I think your voice is also powerful. You're getting a powerful message out there. So maybe you have an important message that you need to bring to the world. And so that's what I'm really getting with this Thunder and Lightning, that you have something to tell, or you have the voice to heal as well with that. Okay. I strongly get that from there, and not using that power to hurt people, but a power to heal and bring information and bring in. Let's bring that down here so we can see this. Okay, there we go. And bring in things that's going to help us know, kind of a knowing information. Yeah. And let's see, we have one more. Need one more. Oh, I just had about 3 or 4 falls, so let's try this again. You just need one more card, pile 3 with your Thunder and Lightning, and we will get started on this. It's a 5-card layout for you. Okay. Okay, let me take this one. Okay, I've got Temperance. So this is nice because we have a lot of we have a lot of major arcana. I think everyone in every pile so far has a lot of like major arcana just kind of showing up and just plowing through it. Okay, so let's get started right here at the top with this this 3 of Pentacles. I feel like, yeah, that you are someone you're supposed to be you're supposed to be, you're wise for your age, and you're supposed to be also spreading this beautiful message, this sweet message, this nurturing message to younger generations, people under you. You're supposed to be sharing that and providing that information to people and bringing that into the forefront. Okay? And I really think that you are really supposed to be doing that and bringing this in with this 3 of Pentacles. Okay? And then after the 3 of Pentacles, we have is why did you come at this time? And we have this Ace of Wands. And with this Ace of Wands, I feel like you're passionate about. I really, because you have this earth. You have this a lot of things to do with the earth in the background, and bees. And you know how. I know I'm going on my environment kick again. I don't know why I'm constantly. I don't do anything with major environment things, but someone in this collective is, because it always comes up, and I feel like whoever this is, and it could be a few people. It's really to do with the environment, because we have these. I'm really drawn to these bees and the honey, and you know how important bees are for the environment, and I really feel like what you're coming forth, you're getting this new start on some environmental thing that you're very passionate about, and you want to get it started. And I think you know your voice is coming out there about what can help in the environment to help maybe any animal kingdom that's being eradicated, or is there some, it's slowly, going out. And I really feel like you have this new start to go there and really push forward some information that will help the younger generation keep moving this forward, so that the earth is being healed as well. And and that was this, your energy as a light worker right here was this, is just this, a person who is a planter. You plant seeds, you plant things to other generations. Okay, and then you have this wonderful start where you're going to get an opportunity to kind of bring this forth and further in. And then right here next we have how your energy can be of service. We have this moon card. And so with this moon, I feel like it's kind of, you're going to, I just feel like this moon is reflecting. I feel like this water, this moon is reflecting. You're going to let people reflect on what's happening. You're going to be able to come in, if you're doing a podcast, you are going to be able to really reflect on things that are happening in the world, things that are negative, things that are hurting the environment, and bring that voice in and helping people reflect things that have not been talked about, that's kind of been hidden and kind of not been in the forefront, and really just bringing that out. And next we have the Hermit, really quick here. And again, the Hermit to me is such a wise person. And the deeper self-awareness, it says, with this Hermit is really stepping into what you know, with that star energy. You kind of know how to do things, and you know how to teach things, and you know the facts, and it's bringing these facts and this information to the forefront and getting it out there. And I really think that's what this Hermit is here to remind you to do, to deepen that self-awareness, and also making sure you're learning anything else that comes up that you can bring to the forefront as well. And then how you can honor your gifts is with temperance. So making sure you're balancing this this wonderful energy that you have, making sure that you're not going to extreme on one side. Sometimes people don't want to listen to you when you're on when you're being extreme. So say you have this extreme side of, no, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have this, and they're like, okay, you're not giving me a choice, you're not kind of letting me have my free will. I don't want to deal with you. And so I think that you're going to have to come in, and you're going to have to bring a balance. And I know it's hard sometimes when you're trying to get either side of things. I've got my hands going here. Either side of things to understand something. But I think it's you do have the knowledge right here on how to stay in balance and bring balance to any situation that comes to your forefront. Okay? And so I want to get you an oracle card. I have 2 oracle cards. So let's see what we have for you, my thunder and lightning. Your first card that came out is perspective. It says, none of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. Again, with this, I think this common ground and this zoom out came out because of this temperance and making sure that common ground, finding that balance for each side, so that each side is working together instead of just constantly fighting. How we have in politics, we have one side and we have the other side, and they just go back and forth and nothing gets solved. And I feel like you will have that. You can bring temperance and balance into that, okay? Let's get you one more card. Oh, perfect. Your last card is the Inner Temple. It says devotion. It says tune in to the portal of your heart. So in those times when you're stuck, or when you might have to go into hermit mode because something is not reflecting what you want, I think it's that time that you need to go in into your heart space and kind of meditate and decide and kind of, let something come in. Let your heart, let your heart stay open, and go into a situation with the open heart, but also going in there with your mind calm and just having that downtime to making sure you're bringing space in for that information that's supposed to come into you, and your heart needs to be opened in that time, because it says tune into your portal of your heart. So things that are probably going to pour into you through your heart space, so that it's light work and it's not work of behind fear or something. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me, pile 4. Please like, comment below, and I hope you guys enjoyed that and you enjoy your day. Thanks. Bye. Hello, pile 4. If you pick this auger mastery, I feel like your light work is definitely going to be something in a spiritual modality. It could be, you could definitely have different outside gifts, but I really see you connect more probably with spirit or the divine, and maybe you have psychic abilities, channeling. When I picked the card up, I definitely heard like past life work. So it seems like you've probably been in this field before in your past life. Okay, and I just want to remind you guys that I want to thank you for all your likes and comments and subscribing. Remember, this is a general message, so it may not resonate with you. So leave what doesn't and just take the rest, okay? And just thank you for being here. And let's get started. We're going to do, I have 5 cards here, so let's pull that over and do a little 5-card spread for you here. Okay. Fortune and the Empress. So we got 2 more. And let's see what your light work is. So, and then we have the 2 of Cups. And we have Death. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Let's get started for you. So let's look at, let's look first at what your energy is as a light worker is. And that's this first one. I think if you want me to tell you the truth, I think you have your highs and your lows. That's what I really got from this. Sometimes you are highly in tune with yourself, and sometimes you just feel like you're at a low, and you're just like, I can't do this. That's what I really get. I get like, I love this. I love this work I do. I love, being this healer. I love doing tarot. I love doing Reiki. I love doing any kind of spiritual modality. I love channeling. I love doing psychic readings. And then other times you're like, I just need a break. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if this is for me. So I really think that's what your energy is. You kind of go up and down, and sometimes, and that's okay. Life is all about balance, and doing spiritual work is very draining. So I get it. So I get the up and down. The reason why you're here, you have on Earth, is you got the Wheel of Fortune, and I feel like it's saying this is your time. This is your time to shine in your gifts. I feel like it's part of your karma. It's part of your good karma, actually. I feel like, because this Wheel of Fortune is a very soothing, calming Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's connected to the universe, and so I think it's saying you're here to do work for the universe. You're in here to maybe bring a balance to things and help everyone out through the process, even through your ups and downs. You are here to help, and you are here to bring that into this world at this time, at this reincarnation that you're having. And it says, how can your energy be in service? We're going to, well, you have the Empress. So one way that first comes to mind is always this pregnant belly. Because not all empresses always look pregnant, but her belly was totally standing out. Is maybe part of your gifts was to, bring other people into this world who are going to be light workers as well, who are going to change the frequency of this world as well. So I think that is one thing that's coming in. I also see with this, I don't know if that's a sun behind her, but it's like she's standing tall in pride. And so I think another way for you to be at service is to show your strength. Yeah, I really got the strength from that. Showing your strength, and then as you can see the plants behind her, seeing the strength and the nurturing nature you have, and bringing that to the world, and having your gifts as one thing, but also showing your strength behind you and showing your nurturing side behind you as well, showing all those sides that you can be strong, that you can be nurturing, that you can be kind, that you can have an open heart, that you can be balanced, that you can be grounded, that you can be all these things, and you can be a mother, that you can own your own business, that you can do the spiritual work just as anyone else can. And that's what I feel with this Empress, and that's beautiful. So it says, how can you deepen your self-awareness? And you have a Two of Cups. So you either have a partnership or some gift. This I don't know how to explain Two of Cups outside of yeah, I'm totally stuck with the partnership. Why am I stuck there? I'm stuck there and I can't bring anything else to the forefront. It's bringing a balance to relationships, any loving relationships. And just because they look like they're in 11 relationships, you can also be bringing balance to different relationships. And you also have a 2 here too. So you have a 2 and a 2. And again, 2 is about partnerships. It's about connection. So it is you bringing your connections and your creativity to others as well. And you have to see that you might be connected to a lot of people. You might have a connection to a lot of different soulmates. And soulmates don't have to be like a love connection. It can be like a really wonderful friendships you have. So just knowing the connections that you have to others around you and all through your life, all the connections that you brought in light and you brought in love, and just knowing that you did, even though you might have not felt like you did at the time, or it didn't feel like that at the time, know that you did have that, and be aware that you did bring that to people. Okay? And so to honor your gifts is death. And with this, death and kind of is with that rebirth. I feel like with this death card, it's saying to honor your gifts is to know when to use your gifts and know when you're done with the time with that gift. It goes back to like this Empress. Know when it's time to step into the mother mode, and know when it's time to bow out. My kids, I've taken care of my kids. My kids are old enough. I will always be their mother, and I will always be there for them. But it's time for me to bow out and let them live their life. It's also saying it's, knowing when it's time to take a break and a rest from something. Like you say you're doing some healing work like Reiki, and you've been doing a lot of sessions over, and you're working yourself to death. You have to honor yourself by saying, okay, this is over with. It's time for me to take a break. It's time for me to do something else for a while. And so honoring that death when things are over, or even when it comes to connections, when a connection's over, honoring that connection and saying, okay, this connection's over. It's time for me to change and it's time for me to have a rebirth into something else. And so when it's time for you to grow into something else, you have to take that step forward into moving into that direction. And that's what this death is all about, for your honoring your gifts. And that's going to make your path a lot easier as you respect that. Okay, so let's get you a couple oracle cards really quick. I'm getting one from the Starseed Oracle and maybe one from the Work Your Light. We'll see what comes out. Okay, you have Surrender to Sweetness. This is Venus energy. It says pleasure, joy, make love to life. So it's oh my gosh, I am over this. So I was at first I just was drawn to this little couple. Look, she's out there, she's like, and she's just enjoying life. So, like I said, knowing when to take a break. You know, you need to have that downtime, or knowing when a connection is over and you need, or hey, accept a connection, and knowing, bring that connection in your life, and rebirthing a connection. So surrender to it. Let it come in. Uh-oh, did my thing change? Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's get you one more card and we'll be done. Sorry, but I went a little over my 10 minutes for you guys, but you guys got this one. Awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So you might be getting a lot of downloads in your dreams of, you know, upgrades and a new way of being and new, you know, new gifts as well, because that's what this mastery is all about. It's connecting with inside and getting new gifts. Okay, so that was a lovely reading, pile 4, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment below, and thank you so much for joining me. You guys have a great one. Bye.